I'm going to show you how to fix a loose needle in your instrument cluster. Now, I don't think it can just happen. I think it happens only when you open the cluster, take the needle off, and then you put it back on. You push too hard when putting it back on. For example, I'll try to show you. This needle is loose. The one on the rev counter, see, it's moving about. It should not be doing this because it's broken inside. The others are not moving. It should have some resistance. So, but if you or someone else has opened it, took the needle off and pressed it too hard when putting it back on, that's what happened. It can happen sometimes. So I'll show you how to fix it. You might know how to open it already, but I'll show you anyway. There are 4 clips, 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom, and 1 each side. I normally start from the bottom. 2 screwdrivers. Pull 1 clip up and jam another screwdriver in there. And open the other side as well. Sort of try to get it open a little bit. Then do the same on the sides. And the other side. And now the top ones. Okay, so this comes off, throw it to the side. The next thing you want to do is take the back cover. Be careful with the needles. See, this one is broken, so be careful. To take the back cover, what I normally do is there are 4 clips, 1 inside there, 1 inside here, then there's 1 inside there and 1 inside there. So normally I just push a thin screwdriver in the top. I'm sort of prying it up and up, so I'm prying it up that way and also that way. So, and then with the screwdriver go past the clips, and it's already a little bit loose. Then I'm pushing it down, and the bottom clips unclip, and it comes off. It's quite easy. I'll show you if you can see the clips. There's 1 here, 1 here, and on the other side 1 here and 1 here. They don't offer too much resistance. Okay, so this is the broken needle. We go to the other side, and we see a housing here. This is the housing for the needle, the motor housing. What happens when you're putting the needle back on? You press too hard, and it breaks. It pops. There are gears in there. They pop out, and it comes loose. Now, what you do? You need to open the housing. There's the bottom part and the top part. Now mine's been opened already. If it was never done before, the plastic would be fused together. The top fused to the bottom. There is a plastic pin that goes in here and a plastic pin in here. I think they get fused with the heat, so you have to break it. And so in order to do that, you put a screwdriver there and you pop it, you lift it until it breaks. There are also clips in there as well, but if it's being done for the first time, you got to break the plastic. Then you go in here and you pry it up until this breaks. Once they're broken, they come off easily. The cover comes off. So so normally what happens, because I just had to break it myself, but I'll show you. This, you see, you've got the round gear and you've got long worm gear. So this long worm gear pops out of place. So you just push it back in. Make sure this one is in there. Well, you see, if it's popped out again. So push it back in there. It's very, very delicate. Just push it back in there, and that's it. And all you do now is pop the cover back on. You line it all up. And once it all lines up, push it down, it clicks in place, that's it. And now this is no longer loose. You can actually hear a whirling sound. That's okay, but if I press too hard, the gear pops out and it's loose. So again, since this one is broken already, it comes off quite easily. Push the gear back in place, line up the cover and pop it back on, and it's all good. The only problem is, chances are now the needle and the mechanism are out of calibration, so you'll need to calibrate. I'm not 100% sure how to do it. You'll have to search the internet. I'm sure there are videos. And now you just put it back together. Put this back into the back cover. Just slides in really easily. Put that back on. Make sure the reset stick is all lined up, and click it all together, and it's done. And of course, if you have done what I just did and you're putting this back in the car, the needle is going to be out of calibration. You might have moved other needles, they're going to be out of calibration. Then you don't put the cover on, I'm guessing, before you calibrated it. And how to calibrate it, I'm not very sure, but I hope this is a little bit of help for you.